My name is Miranda Robb, and I'm from Chiquelin, Alaska, which is in the Matanuska Valley, just north of Palmer. I've lived in Alaska most of my life. I was actually born in Fairbanks. Then I lived in Cantwell, south of Denali National Park. My family moved to Central America, where we lived on a boat that did medical ministry. We did optical surgeries, dental clinics, and things like that. After that, we lived in Glen Allen in the Copper River Basin, and now we have lived in Chickaloon for about 10 years. My first year of college, which was actually last year, I went to school in Omaha, Nebraska, which is on the Iowa-Nebraska border. This fall, I will be transferring to UAF, so some of my credits don't transfer, and so I'm trying to kind of play catch up in order for my to still be on track for my degree, which is elementary education. Students and teaching are my passion, and I love just being involved in things that involve kids. Um, as you can see here, this is a picture of me in Ecuador. I just love doing kinds of things for kids, camps, programs, and all sorts of things. I just am really excited about being a teacher and all that that has in store. Some of my hobbies include hunting. This is my dad, and we love to go hunting and hiking and all of those kinds of Alaskan things. Cooking. I love baking and cooking and just experimenting with that. This is my volleyball team. I played volleyball my freshman year of college in Omaha, and that was just a really great experience. And then running is my other hobby, and I love to run. This is me after my first half marathon, which was a couple weeks ago. So that's just a little bit about me and my hobbies and my family. So now just to talk about several classes. These pictures don't really have anything to do with the classes, but the two classes that stick out to me are from this past semester. The first one is Introduction to Special Education. That one was really interesting just in learning about how to modify classrooms for students with special needs and how to just go about teaching them and just having them in your classroom and keeping them just on pace, as well as just having compassion for those students. The other class, Cultural Anthropology, was really interesting. And actually, I think that it'll be really helpful for this class. I didn't even put much thought into it until I watched the lecture about cultural anthropology, and it was just a refresher from the things that I had learned last semester, so that was really good. Cultural anthropology helped me to just see the values and structures that our cultures have, just the values that we might have, and then the structures that are put in place because of that. So yeah, I think that'll be helpful for that. I really loved, as I was watching everyone else's introductions, seeing their experience and interaction with Native cultures. I especially appreciated the perspectives of those who have taught and teachers that have taught in the villages, just to see that kind of educational perspective of the Native cultures topic, I guess. And so that was really interesting. So I thought I'd share a little of my, I guess, experience with Native cultures. In high school, I played co-ed volleyball. My high school was super small, and so we had a mixed six, they call it in Alaska, volleyball team, and we traveled to Aniak and Izinki on the Kodiak Island, Unalakleet out in western Alaska in the Norton Sound, as well as Iliamna, and just to interact with those other teams and just kind of from a high school perspective, it's a lot different now, I guess. And then my other experience, I guess, would be I'm involved in a summer camp in the Brooks Range, which, by the way, is some of the most beautiful parts of Alaska. Just we bring in kids from Bettles, Wiseman, Anaktuvuk Pass, and Allakaket, and we have a Bible camp where we just do camp kinds of things, play games, play in the water, just all of those different things, as well as running a flight camp. And then that's the picture you can see on the top. We give flight instruction for teenage students in the camp. I don't personally, but those that I work with do. The lower picture on this slide is of Anaktuvik Pass. So I've just been able to build a lot of relationships with the people in both Alakaki and Anaktuvik Pass. And so just building those relationships is really interesting. And a lot of that is just involved with the camp that I am a part of. These are just some of the students from those villages that come. So I've really enjoyed getting to know them. So that's the end of my pictures. In regards to the role of anthropology in this class, Native Cultures of Alaska, I think that there is a really high value of importance that's placed on anthropology, especially just understanding the cultural customs, family structure, expectations, traditions, history, just their way of thinking. All of those things play just a huge role in understanding those cultures and then how we interact with them and just how that goes about taking place and just all of those things. So I'm really excited for this class, and I know that these things that I learned through this class will help me to be a better teacher and just in whatever that may hold. So it was nice to meet you all. Goodbye.